Hey y'all, it's Nay, and I'm back with a very good video. This is one of my favorites because, I mean, y'all could see the title, so it say, use hate from others to, change the whole narrative around, right? So you use the hate to get energy fuel, right? So that you're able to do this and you're able to do that. Really kind of like alchemizing the energy, right? So I love this one because it's like a lot of people send hate everybody's way all the time. Hate is just, it just sucks that in this world there's just so much negative more than there is positive. So you can always expect to receive some type of hate before you receive some type of love, right? So like when we get this hate, it's up to us to be a true alchemist where, thank you, Holy Spirit, where we're able to, take that negativity and turn it into a positive. So someone is filling you up with, you can't do this, you would never be this, you would never do that, you would never do that. And you're taking it, and while you're listening to it, and you're transmuting it to, I can do this, I can do that, I can be this, I can be all of that. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't realize that this is a powerful gift. A lot of people cannot alchemize the energy, right? A lot of people, when you tell them something negative or tell them they ain't shit, they will never be shit, they can't be this, they go and be that. You feel me? Because they feel like, well, you said that I would never be shit, so I ain't gonna be shit. They really believe it. They actually listen to what is being said, and instead of them transmuting it to make it positive, to teach somebody something or show somebody that they didn't know you and they didn't know what you were able to do and able to accomplish, you become just what they said that you was. But it's a lot of people who don't. It's a lot of people who do know how to alchemize the energy and transmute negative energy and make it positive, so that when people talk about what you can't be and who you can't become, they are in their mind, in their spirit, fighting so hard to be that, just to prove a point. And that's what you want to be. When we hear a lot of these success stories, right, with certain celebrities, it was a lot of negative energy being fueled at them, right? And they use the negativity to transmute it to become positive. Oh, you said I couldn't be a superstar, watch me. Oh, you said I wouldn't be a rapper, watch me. Oh, you said I would not be a model, watch me. Oh, you said I wouldn't be wealthy, watch me. You said I wouldn't be a business owner, watch me. You said I would not be partner at this job, watch me. You said I would not get this promotion, watch me. You said I would not get a new car, watch me. You said I would not be able to afford a house, watch me. You said I would never get my own apartment, watch me. This is the vibe. This is the mode. You need to take all the negativity that people is throwing at you and do it. When you got family members or friends around you that's always like, you'll never get a wife, you're never going to be in a serious relationship, no one is ever going to love you, man, you better heal yourself and get prayed up with God and ask God to send you that wife, and tell them motherfuckers, watch me, okay? And now you popping out with a happily loving marriage. Now you popping out with children. Even when a doctor try to say, oh, you can't have kids, you better say, watch me, okay? Because you serve God, and God can do all things. All things. So you taking that negative, and you, when it get into your brain from from what is it, the left ear, it should be switching and turning and transmuting to positive. So where you like, I can have kids, I can be a business owner, I will win that race, I will win that race, I am going to enter this and I can do that, I'm going to pass that test, I'm going to be a nurse, I'm going to be a doctor, I don't give a fuck what you're talking about, I am going to be a teacher, yes I am going to have that company and it's going to be 6 figures, yes I am buying that house. You didn't buy a house, but baby, guess what, I will. Just because it was hard for you doesn't mean it's hard for me, okay? So you take their projections, because that's all it is a lot of times, is people projecting their insecurities and their fear, what they can't do, onto you. So you use that as fuel, and you can really prevail, yo. You can really take all that negative energy and turn it and twist it and fuel it up to become positive energy. And motherfuckers is not going to be able to even look at you. They're not going to be able to see you. They're not going to be able to look you in your eye, because they're so used to pouring that negativity on you. They can't believe that you actually did it. They can't believe you did it. They cannot believe you did it. They can't. They can't. It's like, whoa. It's like, whoa. There, like, I love when people, like, I love it now because over the years, I have learned to transmute all my energy, and I know everyone has been shocked from how far I have even gotten this far. You know, like how? Because I had all negativity around me. I had all bad examples of love. I had all bad examples of careers, of money management. I had, growing up in the hood, no houses, no real stability, okay, no happy homes, no loving marriages. So I was fueled with so much negativity and so much down that you would never expect me to look up. You would never expect me to still be loving. You would never expect me to still believe in love. You would never expect me to believe in God the way that I grew up with this religion and this strict cult church. You wouldn't even think that I still love God. But the thing is, I transmuted the energy and I learned myself. I learned who God was, okay? I built my connection up with God, okay? Because God is within me. So I built up the relationship within myself so that I can understand God better, right? Because when we understand ourselves, we know what we should do. We know what we don't want to do. We know our needs and wants. And now it's easier for us to really listen to God so that God can really just lead us. But when we're in that mode, when we're not listening to ourselves and we're doing what other people want us to do, right? Or you're hanging with friends because they want you to hang with them, or you're hanging with people that don't really live up to you, but you just trying to fit in, or whatever the reason might be. It's hard for God to communicate with us, right? Because we're not communicating within ourselves. So if we're not being true to ourselves, thank you, Holy Spirit, God cannot connect with us. He can't. Because he's all about self. He's all about honesty. He's all about loyalty. He's all about commitment. All right. He's all about consideration, courtesy. He's all about the good character traits that everybody should have. All right. Integrity. Right? Good communication. So if you're not doing any of these things, right, if you're someone that's not trustworthy or honest, right, then you're not going to be able to really have a good connection with God, because you're not honest with yourself. You're not true to yourself. In order for you to be true to God, you got to be true to yourself. Okay. So whenever people is telling you you can't graduate school, you would never graduate school, you're going to be a teen pregnancy, you're going to have this, you're going to have that, you're going to have that. You use all of that. You take all of that and say, I'm going to do the fucking opposite, because you think that I would never be this, or you think that I'm going to go and be how you was because you didn't, you didn't have God for real. So you feared everything. Okay. The devil and his spirit of fear was living all up in you. Doesn't mean that he's living all up in me. Okay. And I'm going to fight and do what I need to do to achieve the success that I see in my life. Because just because you don't see success in your life, I see it very clearly. And whatever things you try to say to get me to be discouraged and not following my dreams and not wanting to work, because that's the thing. They try to say these things so that you don't work as hard. Okay, they try to fill your mind up with bullshit so that you don't even want to work to achieve the success. That's what it is. So that you don't even want to go out and have a good day, so that you're not even happy. All right, when they fuck with your mental, where now you're tired, okay? Now you're not in the mood, okay? Now you don't have the energy. It's easy for these people to attack you that way, right? To fill you with no energy, to fill you with suffering, depression, okay? All of that, to make you not even want to try as hard. It's like, why even try hard if I'm going to end up with nothing? And that's not true. No, you're trying hard because you're going to end up with something. You're doing the hard work now because it is going to work off. It is. It is. So whenever someone is feeding you with negativity, all right, growing up, I had this a lot, okay? Even my own mother was feeding me with hella negativity, okay? So like I used that and turned it all the way for good, okay? Every time somebody said they couldn't believe in me, or they wouldn't believe that I would be a model and be full-time, and they thought it was a facade and blah, 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 blah. Bitch, I proved it to them, and I've been doing it for years now, and they can't say a thing. They're all just shocked because they thought that them saying that I would never do it was going to really like sink into my pores or sink into my mind, and I was going to believe it. As long as you don't believe what they're saying, you still got a chance to really rock on and live your great fucking life. See y'all in my next video. Bye.